What's going on, guys? JT here, and welcome back to the channel. After 18 seasons, the Baltimore Ravens are back in the coaching market for their fourth ever head coach of the football team, and things are starting to ramp up fast as more information is coming out on all the different interviews they have booked and different requests to interview current coordinators and people on staff at other teams, and the list is starting to get massive as they go through, and some of the best coordinators and young talents in the game have been on this list so far. So today we're going to break down exactly what we know so far as who is on this potential short list for the Baltimore Ravens and what to expect over the next couple of weeks. The amazing Jeff Zrebiec on X has been keeping track of everything we've gotten so far through the different reports, and right now the Ravens scorecard is: interviewed Broncos QB coach / pass game coordinator Davis Webb, as well as Broncos defensive coordinator Vance Joseph. Obviously, the Broncos are on the first round bye currently, so they were able to get these done while they're not prepping for a game at the moment. And then the requested list is pretty lengthy here. The first one, 49ers defensive coordinator Robert Saleh. Obviously, Saleh, the former Jets head coach, ends up going back to the San Francisco 49ers as a defensive coordinator, and he has done an amazing job once again this season. Seahawks offensive coordinator Clint Kubiak, one of the biggest names in the game right now, a very young coordinator who has been an awesome offensive mind, both his scheme and how he's ran things so far in New Orleans and in Seattle has been absolutely phenomenal. So it makes a lot of sense if you're looking for the coach of the future. He's still young. He obviously would work well with Lamar Jackson. So this one makes a ton of sense there as well. There was also ex-Commanders offensive coordinator Cliff Kingsbury, a name that has been brought up several times so far, with a successful stint with the Commanders last year, getting to the conference game. This year didn't work out as great. Obviously, Jaden Daniels had a lot of injury problems, but one of the smartest offensive minds in the game, and he has always been that even at the college level as well. So that's an interesting one. Obviously, right down the road there when he was with the Commanders, so I expect that to get done pretty quickly here on his interview, with obviously the Commanders not being in the postseason here as well. We also got Dolphins defensive coordinator Anthony Weaver, a familiar name for Ravens fans as he was on Harbaugh's staff last season and been with us there for a while before going to the Dolphins as the defensive coordinator. More of your CEO Harbaugh style head coach potential there, but he did a nice job there in Miami with the defense, with some of the pieces he had, and a big personality and name that people within the building really like. So definitely something to keep an eye out for there, with the familiarity with the organization. Added to the mix is Chiefs offensive coordinator Matt Nagy, looking for a opportunity for himself once again. Obviously, Nagy has been with the Chiefs for a little bit now, and definitely a more veteran name in the coaching circles right now. So it'll be interesting to see what comes out of that. I don't think there is a high potential the Ravens actually hiring him as a head coach, but one thing I do love about this list is they are leaving no stone left unturned. They are pretty much getting a wide net, bringing everyone in, worth the interview. A lot of these coordinators have actually schemed against the Ravens over the years, and some have had better success than others. So it's good to hear what they think the problems are, what they would do to change things. So casting that wide net, I think, makes a ton of sense, and it looks like that's what they're doing here. And then last but not least, a really big name one, gonna be one of the hottest names right now, and that is defensive coordinator of the Vikings, Brian Flores. Obviously, a lot of issues with what happened with the Miami Dolphins. Things just did not work out, and personalities did clash there. But man, with the way he had that Vikings defense playing, has been amazing. One of the best defensive minds in the game right now, with a Baltimore Ravens team that really has struggled on the defensive side of the ball since Mike McDonald has left. Could make a ton of sense to bring another defensive guy in and then help him out with a nice offensive coordinator to get Lamar Jackson going. But that is the list so far of what we've seen, and I expect it to grow over the next couple of weeks, as there's still some teams in the playoffs, so we haven't seen Jesse Minter quite yet on this list. Mike McDaniel just got released today by the Dolphins, so he's definitely a contender, whether it's head coach or, you know, being an offensive coordinator with Robert Saleh or Anthony Weaver. Something to keep an eye out for there. But a very interesting list so far. Definitely going to be growing over the next couple of days and weeks. In the comment section below, guys, let me know your thoughts on who you want to be the next head coach of the Baltimore Ravens. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.